Okay, have a good day, sweetie.
Come on, Frank. Look at my friend. They ain't even worried about me. Hello? Oh my God. I was just getting my breakfast.
What's up, Karan? So you heard about that new podcast?
What podcast? Oh, you talking about
What's the deal with Chapel Hill?
Good morning, Giants. I'm Kayla with the H, and I'm here with
Alana.
and
Quran.
And today we would like to welcome you guys to our third podcast of What's the Deal with Chapel Hill.
We would also like to give a big shout out to our principal, Mr. Mark, our assistant principals, Mr. Klein, and Miss Keller for all their hard work and support.
lastly, we want to thank the amazing students at Chapel Hill for being the heartbeat of our school.
Hi, my name is Alana, and I'm a student athlete here at CHC. I know you may hear multiple people say they want to go to the NFL or NBA or WNBA, but the question is, how do you get there? Before we go any further, here are a few facts. For example, here, Karan plays football. Karan, do you want to go to the NFL?
Yeah,
You do?
absolutely.
Okay. Not many people go to NFL after college. Only a small percentage of people do. So you have to be really determined and you have to work hard every single day. And a fun fact, here's a couple people who went pro from Indiana. We got Roosevelt Coleman, Allard Henderson, Eric Gordon, Larry Bird, and Sean Kemp. So now that you have an idea of the reality of going pro, we are going to hear from our athletics director, Mr. Kendall, to gain a little more knowledge. So, Mr. Kendall, can you tell us what it is to be a student athlete now?
Absolutely. The middle school level is the first opportunity for a student to be a school-based athlete. You can be a club, you can be a travel athlete at a younger age. You're a school athlete now. And a student athlete means that you perform well in the classroom. That's the first most important thing. And then you get to represent your community and your school. As you move into the high school, things continue to be the same, but at the middle level, we provide the first opportunity for a scholastic-based sports to exist and compete.
So, what do I need to do over at high school level to be able to play in college?
Finn, that's a great question. When you start here at the Chapel Hill Center with 7th grade sports and 8th grade sports, you're already on the right track because you're competing with your academics and you're taking care of your schoolwork as you need to pass and graduate from high school. The next step is you need to be cleared by the NCAA Clearinghouse. And this is an organization in a community, they actually are basically online. They make sure that you have all the academics that you're supposed to have. You have all of the check marks that you need to have for the college athletics to recruit, to offer scholarships, to provide scholarships, and to check off that you're eligible to compete. Once you have your clearinghouse taken care of, the next thing is get your name out, right? Brand, yourself. Who are you? Social media, positive social media, YouTube videos, recruiting techniques, websites. And Ben Davis provides all of that. And they have in-house to do that. You can do that on your own, but the media stuff that Ben Davis offers through student classes, unbelievable. So they will help you get your name and brand out there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's good, Chapel Hill? For this segment, we will be talking about the 21st Century Scholarship Program and how you get your tuition paid for college.
Hold on. You telling me I could get into college with a free paid tuition? Let me call my mama.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me give you some more information.
Alright.
So basically, the 21st Century Scholarship is a program to ensure that all Hoosier students can afford a good life in college. This guarantees up to 4 years in college and up to 100% tuition free. With this being said, you're getting free money and a good education. Yeah, you can't beat that. I'm saying all of this, but there are some major things you should know about this scholarship. You have to sign up before 8th grade. If you want to sign up, please contact your counselor before fall break ends. This scholarship only covers tuition, so everything outside of that you will have to provide for yourself. By the way, I have 7th grade counselor, Mr. Jackson, who would like to share some more information about this program.
And first of all, I want to say, Kayla, great job in explaining the 21st Century Scholarship. But one thing that you also want to keep in mind is that the scholarship only applies to school in the state of Indiana. So behind us we have Ball State, Butler University, Indiana State, University of Indianapolis, Rose-Hulman, which has a strong engineering program. And what that means is that if you want the scholarship you can only attend the school in Indiana. Now here's the thing. You want to make sure that you sign up before you finish the 8th grade, so you can sign up now in the 7th grade and you can sign up in the 8th grade. You want to make sure you get that done before we leave for fall break. So once again, this is free money for college. It pays your tuition and you can only go to a school in the state of Indiana. Back to Caleb.
And that concludes this segment of our 21st Century Scholarship. Remind you, it's me, Kayla with the H.
What's up, CAC Giants? My name is Karan. I'm going to be talking about HBCUs, which have been made by historically black people of higher education in the United States that were established before the Civil Rights Act with the intention of serving the African American community. Mr. Jackson, can you talk about the significance of HBCU schools and a few schools that people should know about?
Well, that's a great question, Karan. HBCUs are very significant because they have given so many African American students, as well as all students, an opportunity at higher learning and education. And I think one thing to keep in mind is that specifically when you're thinking about going to college, there's so many selections to choose from. Of course, Kayla did a wonderful spot on the 21st Century Scholarship, which means you can only attend schools in the state of Indiana if you want that scholarship. But secondly is that we have HBCU. So one school right next door, we have Wilberforce, we have Central State, and we also have FAMU if you want to go into engineering. FAMU is a great school located in Tallahassee, Florida. Then we have the Mecca of HBCUs, which is Howard University, located in DC. And then we also have Atlanta, which is also a Mecca, because you have Morris Brown, where I once attended school. You have Morehouse, where Dr. Martin Luther King went. You have Spelman, which is an all-women's college right next door, and then you have Clark Atlanta University.
Mr. Jackson, I understand that there was a TV show back in your day called A Different World. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I'm aging myself, old school. So A Different World was a show created back in 1987, 86 that depicted life at an HBCU, which was a great show. A lot of young people my age, I was actually inspired to attend Morris Brown College in Atlanta by watching A Different World, because it talked about serious issues and topics, but mostly it shed a light on higher education and why it's important to attend an HBCU.
One last question, Mr. Jackson. How can kids prepare for an HBCU school?
Great question, Karan. So I think it starts today. Maintaining a GPA, I would say a 3.0 or 3.0 or higher. Get involved in school, athletics, clubs, band, orchestra, get involved. Take a foreign language that will set you up to be an individual who can really make a difference in the world. Do things outside the community service. Get involved with the Center for Leadership Development Self-Discovery Program. Because even though you may be in the 7th or 8th grade, you're laying the foundation for what's going to happen when you get to high school. So when you get over to the 9th grade center and at Ben Davis, you've already made excellence a habit. And so once you start doing that, look for opportunities to go on a Black college tour. I remember when I was a junior in high school, I visited Tuskegee University, Alabama A&M, Tennessee State, Fisk, Morris Brown, Clark, Morehouse, Spelman. I was a junior in high school, and because of that tour, I ended up starting at HBCU, but I finished at Indiana State University. Go Sycamores, which is a great school. So the bottom line is, guys, you want to get involved and make sure you are exposing yourselves to opportunities that are going to set you up for success.
And that's it, folks. I'm Karan, dropping gems about HBCU schools.